Hello. So I just wanted to do a quick video talking about my plans for the week for the challenge. I am going to try to do this so that it doesn't really require any editing because this weekend has really gotten away from me. So I am going to do the 40 hours 7 days language challenge, make an attempt at it anyway. So that will be my primary challenge, is trying to reach 40 hours this week. But I also do want to try to speak every day and write something every day. So I did ask on my Instagram for some challenges to complete this week. So I will be trying to choose some of those. But kind of a recurring theme was speaking. So someone suggested a 10-minute talk using a random topic generator. Someone said 1-minute talking challenge. And so I kind of modified that and I made these little tabs here. Every day I'm going to try to speak for a certain amount of time. So I basically just did like 1 minute and then doubling it every day. I'm not going to necessarily try to do that in any order, so I made these tabs so that I can just grab the one that I actually have time to do. So I don't think that for the 64, unless I take an italki class or something like that, that will probably not be 64 continuous minutes. But I want to try to, in that day, speak for 64 minutes, if that makes sense. And so I will probably try to do at least one of these with a random topic generator. But we shall see how it goes. And then I do want to write every day. I have some reviews of books to write. I would like to just try to write a lot more. That is something even with speaking more. I've been good about that the past couple months, but I have not really been writing very much more. So, but as far as content to get myself to these 40 hours, I am starting a new book, Hija de la Fortuna by Isabel Allende. So this is kind of the first book in the House of the Spirits trilogy, which I just finished House of the Spirits a week ago. I can't remember, but anyway. So that one is actually the third book in the trilogy, but they are just kind of interconnected. They don't have to be read in order. So I am reading the first one of those. It is like a 14-hour audiobook. So conceivably I could read it this week, but I'm not pushing myself to finish it. If I need something lighter to read, I am about a third of the way through Carrie Soto is Back, translated into Spanish. I don't have an audiobook for this one. I do for the other one, so I'll be listening and reading simultaneously for the Isabel Allende. I am in the middle of 3 shows. Ava Lasting, Welcome to Eden, and Velvet. But I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going with Velvet, but we'll see. So I can watch some of those. I have a bunch on my list on Netflix as well. So I haven't been in the mood to watch shows lately, but maybe I will get into it for this. I also have been on a podcast rampage lately. I subscribed to a bunch, and I've just been adding them to my queue and kind of listening to them as I go and trying to get an idea of which ones I really like and which ones I don't like as much. So that will be good. I haven't been in as much of a YouTube groove as well either, but I do have my Watch Later kind of stocked up and I can continue to add to that. I do need to find a Spanish audiobook because I've just been listening to podcasts, not audiobooks, but I would like to listen to something this week. I think I have some YA ones that are pretty short saved, so I can pick one of those. As well, I would like to reread 2 graphic novels that I have. I forgot to grab them, but they are Lumberjanes and Magalina. And so that should just be a quick thing, but I do want to reread those. And that is about all that I have planned for this week. In case you didn't see the post, I do have planned 2 lives for kind of study with me or just hangout time. They are planned for Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in Eastern Time. So that would be Wednesday the 3rd and also Sunday the 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I do have templates saved to a highlight on my Instagram if you would like to use those. I just have kind of daily plans or wrap-ups depending on which you wanted to use, like a time tracker for the whole week. So if you want to use those, they are available. You absolutely, obviously don't have to, but I would love to see your guys' plans. If you want to share in the comments or tag me or whatever you would like to do. I will be vlogging this week, and obviously we'll be doing the lives, but I will try to post as well just to keep in touch and see how everything is going. But definitely follow me on Instagram. I am sort of obnoxiously active on Instagram, so if you have that, then that would be a good way to see what's going on and see what everyone is doing. But I am very excited, and I hope to see you this week.